So, welcome to Shadows of Kilforth by Tristan Hall. Let's check how this is. First you have the rulebook with a lot of wooden tokens. You shouldn't go read the rulebook, I think. Well, you could. This is the stupid setup. You don't want to put these around the 5x5 grid if you have not much table space. This is the good hero layout, but these can all stay in the box because you don't need them just yet. Then there are two sheets. This is for combining Kilforth games. It's not mixing up everything, but it's somewhat more constrained. You can and should probably select the adventurer difficulty. There are variants, and there are knight tokens and reward tokens. These are important. I think you should read the first 5 pages and then go look at these sheets, because they are pretty important to get some kind of flow in the game. Yeah, so I'm going to show by Shrine at the center, or Couch of Death for a more difficult game. You don't want that. There is also, can't find it. Normally you have a 1 in 3 chance. On a 5 and a 6 you'll have success, but there is also an easy variant where you have success on a 3, on a 4, 5 or 6. So that plus not lose any gold should be your way to go. This is hero setup. I ordered this. This is the dice. This is the gold. This is things that I made. I'm not selling those as standees. This is the. Yeah. Okay. So there are identical hero setups that I made. So if you want to play with more people, it's all set up in advance. This is the reward tokens, and they you use these variant sheets. Use for determining location. Ignore the listed. So you just draw, and you don't have to. You only have to shuffle these. And I used this bag. I'm not sure if I should include it, I don't know. I used this bag, and these are the guys, the heroes. The obstacles. So I'm pretty OCD on labeling. The skills and the sagas. So we can go quickly through the sagas. Somehow I just never managed to do a single move. This may sound silly, but so these are plots, and I mean, it has something like Zerywia, but something is also missing. I can't really pinpoint why. Stranger Noble, I think what bothers me, and it's totally my fault, is the terminology. I find it really hard to reason on it. Let's see, recover heirloom. So these are personal things, I guess. And I don't remember why I put these in a special ziploc. I think this is the ziploc that you get also. So it kind of makes sense. Now, so this is all, and the rest is just... What is this? Oh yeah, this is the treasures. The treasures are not something that you should be particularly impressed on. It's 1 fate, 2 gold, map. Doesn't really like... Okay, 4 gold. So yeah, you might get lucky, but I've never seen a YouTube movie playthrough where they did get lucky. So I guess this is original. This is mine, I think. Oh well, I won't miss it. The buyer can have it. And these are the adventure... This is the adventure deck. I mixed it all in, so... Might as well just go through the cards, the location. Oh, I made it really nice. So see page 4, 1 is Shoba, Couch of Death, shuffle locations. So the locations are like... Where's the Shoba? Couch of Death, okay. Couch of Death? Okay, so it's the other one, Shoba. So what you do is you place this like so. Your hero starts in the middle. That would be... oh yeah, and these locations fall into gloom, as they say, but which one is gloom? I think the plus is good. During the night phase, draw some fully. There's also extra night card. I think because this doesn't have text, this would be the normal side, and I think this is also because of lack of text, but this is also lack of text. This is a minus, so I guess... Which one would you say is gloom? It's the same thing. This is a bit more grey. Okay, so that is an unfortunate choice. Then Heaven's Gate, I mean, it makes no sense to put it on the side. Tower of Cain. This looks like a nice sunset. This looks like something darker. So, can we then conclude this evil for... This looks like a regular snow. This also looks like regular snow. But here it is, evil for St. Gaines +1, so that's not the gloom side. And we have the Shoba also on the side. Heroes may perform marked actions here. And it can never go into gloom, I guess, because both sides have heroes have a market. If it goes into gloom, then I think you will have to, well, you have lost the game. This goes into the middle. So setup is, I don't know. I don't find it particularly nice. Then, as you would draw. As you would draw something like forests. Oh, let's go through them. So these are the saga cards. Plague Outbreak, 2, 4, Haunted Beard, Redemption, Past, Curious Bridge. Oh, this is a good production value. I must say that. Oh yeah, here you have one of these poses. I'm not bothered with this, but Farmer's Daughter. Some people are bothered with it, but I find it just feminine looks like female and male looks like man. Pious. The Pious and Finale. Regale. Also weird terms. So it's I found a pretty steep learning curve, too steep for my comfort. So this is all the night deck, and you should shuffle this, and this is including the adventure pack. So you have the horrendous monster, so you have to defeat it with dice. The problem is that you can't really mitigate the dice, and incursion, I mean the artwork looks nice, but the gameplay, I just don't know. There is some small lore, that's nice, and it looks like from a movie, but does it also play like a movie? This is Stranger, Insane. You have to look up all these keywords and make some kind of mental map of them. Troop maneuvers. Just noticed that the camera is higher than I thought. So that's like this. Doomguard, gain 1 gold. Inventory calls. Lizards. Political scheme. Burning heatwave. Looks a bit like Arkham Horror in terms of atmosphere. More supplements, visits. It's Stranger and Noble, and it goes into Wield Heart, and you have to look up Wield Heart. I don't know, Wield Heart. Okay, so it goes like this on a standee. That's why I made these standees, and you don't see it, of course, on the camera because it's upside, it's topside, but it should go like this, and that explains maybe. So you have all these 20 things that are standing up. It does fit on the table. Maybe I shouldn't have sold it, but I don't feel much when I see these things. It's too random, perhaps. Okay, that was the night deck, more or less. Let's go quickly over the others. So this is the way to organize if you really want to give it a try. Put everything in packs. Saga, Badlands, Night, Forest, Mountain, Plains, Ally, Item, Title, Spell, and then 3 other small things that are left over. Okay? And you can identify them by looking at the backside So that would be the first step to have some elegance in this game. So now for the Badlands we have Quest Seek Badlands, Quest Honor Badlands, Events, Chaos and Intrigue Bounce, a bounce I think, among the myriad factions pitched against each other throughout Kilforth. Now that's not very detailed. A lone wolf wanders these wilds searching for its pack and its next meal. Trap it or kill it. Enemy animal, and it has a weakness, rebel. So these things you can draw at random on a Badland, and a Badland is one of these types. So it should look like this. So this is a Badland, okay? And this is a Badland, so that makes sense. So if you travel there, look at the icon. This is probably another icon. You have the green tree there. I think here is the smoky mesa. I'm starting to remember things here. Couch of Death, not here. Okay, so for if your hero is like a standee thing, is on Badlands, okay, then you could draw this. Neutral. Heroes may perform rest actions here. Quest destroy. Tapestry of Aging.